Okay, this is the water meter. It's in the parkway between the sidewalk and the curb. Parkway sidewalk in front of the structure. This is an analog water meter, which is the inspector's friend. See this silver sprocket inside of here? It's very sensitive. It's called a cheater wheel or a cheater paddle. Call it what you will. But if any water is moving inside, if somebody flushes a commode or cracks a sink, you'll see it move. So that tells us so far that we do not have any potable water leaks, at least between here and the main water shutoff valve. Coming on along here, the home faces north, so this will be the west side of the garage. This is the closest bib faucet. And we're looking for between 40 and 80 psi. So it looks like we got about 55 psi. We're going to let that run for a little bit. Sometimes it'll creep up, sometimes it creeps down. No water leaks between here and the main water shutoff valve. We come inside the garage, inside the mud room, inside the laundry, on the laundry north interior wall. This is the main water shutoff valve. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. I just turned off all the water to the house. But this is a pressure reduction valve. You can increase, you can't add what you don't have. But what's available, you can adjust up and down, okay? With this, it's also a check valve. So that means that just because I didn't see a water leak at the meter, that's between here and the meter. I don't know if there's a water leak someplace else because we have this. So that kind of skews our results. Another interesting thing here is we do not have any insulation. Okay, we got insulation on the piping, but no wall insulation between the laundry and the garage, which is the exterior. And there's a little bit of insulation there, I guess. Anyway, between the two studs, some insulation above us. But I'm used to seeing insulation here. You have to reach in the insulation to turn that off. That's the main water shutoff valve. Moving back outside, so we got the pressure, we got the shutoff valve, and now we're going to do the main sewer cleanouts. Our main sewer cleanouts, I thought I saw them. We got a double cleanout right out here. So you can put a snake, an auger, rotor-rooter, call it what you will, auger. If you put it in here, it'll clean out your piping going into the house. If you put it in here, it'll clean out your piping going out to the street. So you never have a dead spot right there. It's a double clean out. That's a good thing. So, this is the check valve, double check, for the lawn sprinkler system. This is the main water shutoff valve to the lawn sprinkler system. And again, parallel is on, perpendicular is off. This is the double check valve. Alright? See how this handle's getting a little rusty over here? It's because all this mud's up around here. This box should have been better excavated. Both of these boxes, both of these irrigation boxes should have been excavated and lined with gravel. Okay, and again, parallels on, perpendiculars off. This is your check valve for the lawn sprinkler system. The main water shutoff valve for the lawn sprinkler system. Come back and step on these. We're all doing now. There we go. We're on. Moving inside the garage west interior wall. Our stations and zones are labeled, and you can handwrite these. Okay. We've got instructions. This is a care and use manual for the weather sensor. It's not a care and use manual for the unit. We do not have a care and use manual for this unit. It's turned off right now, but we're going to run it, and we'll turn it back off. Now let's recheck our water pressure. And we're running right at about 60 psi. 60 psi, that's a good thing. I'll come back and snap a still image of that. As we walk along the west side of the house, coming to the fence, this is our weather sensor. Or it's the neighbor's weather sensor, I don't know. We have one inside of our gate over here, and I imagine they separated these so that they don't get confused. And that's probably our weather sensor down here. That's probably what we're looking at. So what did we learn? Not much, actually. We learned that there should be insulation in the garage wall around the main water shutoff valve. We learned that our lawn sprinkler irrigation boxes for the main shutoff valve and the check valves should be excavated and lined with gravel. Now this is 1 year, so my client probably knows how to operate this. You just go down here to manual, A1, run to run, and there it goes. And we're going to run it through the rest of the process, and then you go manual and up and down. It's pretty easy.